Okay, we'll just push on. The next one, lads, I have down here is Dempseys and Graiguecullen. Dempsey's recent Division 1A League winners, actually. Pat Daly over Dempseys. Pat Daly is a road man who managed road actually to the Leinster Club final in recent years, were defeated by St Vincent's. He's good pedigree, and Pádraig Clancy, of course, just the great man. Like, I mean, I was actually videoing a match there last year, and I don't know why, but I was at this particular game really early. It was Graiguecullen and I think Collection. So they were like about an hour and a half early, but there it was, and Pádraig Clancy was out in the field setting up the warm for Graiguecullen, an hour and a half early. Like, I mean, he's very dedicated and very motivated. Like, with Dempseys and Graiguecullen, start with you this time, Mick. How do you see that one going?
Yeah, it'll be tight actually. Myself and Colin were talking about it because they played Graig quite recently. Clancy was with us for 2 seasons.
That's right,
and really brought the club together.
Yeah.
We were kind of a mix of young and old, and one thing he did was really he bound the group together, and you can see he's done that in Graig straight away. The other thing is he's old school in his approach, so he's absolutely 100% focused on fitness, and Nico's approach of getting a team fit first and seeing what they can do afterwards. Oh, I loved it. But that's the one thing that you'll see with the Graig team that goes out. I imagine he'll have a very, very fit team taking to the field. But the thing that I think you can't put a price on from club football's point of view is the fact that Dempsey's obviously they've won the league, but they've had all those Laois players, or those players who either played for Laois, could be in with Laois, or have recently been in with Laois, for the whole league. So you've got Micheál Finlay, you've got Murdo, you've got the O'Learys, you've got Brack, you've got Robbie Keogh. There's just a lot of players around the pitch who are great club players, but are obviously county standard. I think that might just take Dempsey's over the line in that round, but it'll be a very close game again, because the thing that both teams have meeting, I suppose, head on is a good bit of youth, which you'll probably see. It'll be an up and down the field game. I don't think there'll be much in it.
No, a guy I think, Colin, that makes Graiguecullen take from what I've seen of them. Actually, I don't think he wasn't in Laois this year, but he was last year now, and I saw Graiguecullen a couple of times last year. He was really excellent. Ambrose Doran.
And unfortunately he won't be playing this game.
Okay.
Ankle injury there happened to him a while back and caused problems again. So I think he got actually a bit of a procedure on it there recently, and he won't be out this match. Definitely not the first time, I don't believe, anyway.
He would be a big loss for Graiguecullen.
Huge loss, because again, we mentioned Michael Keogh, a similar player,
yes.
a nice baller, a sweet left foot, intelligent player. Will be playing out in the half forward, so we'll get more space, I imagine, if he was playing. But big loss for them. But we played them the other night, and actually a player impressed me, Brian Byrne, I think it's called forward. Yes. He impressed me massively. We played a best game there just recently, and again, very good at winning his own ball, takes the man on, simple enough movements. But
they have good forwards.
They do have good forwards. They've got some young players coming through there, they're half forward, I can't remember who it was the name, but young players coming through. And you've Mark Timmins back, who's also up to fitness, has been playing well for Laois this year. Not kind of hampered by injuries or niggles and stuff like that. Obviously, maybe the old man niggles that we all have.
Yeah, but in fairness to Timo, he's a great clubman. Like, Timo is great through and through, and he gives his all. Like he always did underage whenever we played him. Mark would always be a big player for Graig, and I imagine coming off the back of the season Laois had.
Oh yeah,
he had
a great season actually.
Great season.
And he keeps himself in good shape.
He does.
He's a very dedicated footballer. I imagine you'll see that come to the fore.
Trevor Collins.
I was just going to say that. Yeah,
Trevor Collins.
Super year of Laois as well.
Yeah, brilliant year of Laois. He's probably one of our better players throughout the whole campaign. And again, I think it's one of the players where the year he's had with Laois, you can actually see it on the pitch with Graiguecullen. Much more commanding force, comes forward, very good at the tackle, in zone, runs down, delaying people, and also commanding the defence. So he's kind of taken over nearly Timo's role further up the field. And Timo's kind of just taking over back. So they've got a good system. Like they were strong, moving the ball quickly, defensively. You have those two kind of pinnacles and two pillars there where they can control it. But look, again, the Dempseys have had a great campaign in the league. Have probably, from what I've seen, a little bit more energy and concentration this year than what I've seen before. Murdo is pulling strings a bit more. Probably has a little more fitness behind him too this year, I think. So. Again, the matchups are very, very important. If you can control Murdo in some way, Finlay in there as well. Rory Bracken, who was midfielder for him, came in with us with Laois as well. And a player with a lot of kind of hidden talent in that. Very big, strong man, but can move around for a big lad. So, to the point that MJ makes, him being inside with Laois, and a bit of coaching from our coaches, could have been along a bit more too. So he could be a presence that could cause trouble for him. But
another good game.
It will be a good game. I think if Graig can stay in it, you know, not that the Dempseys can pull away in some, you know, mad 15-10 minutes and stay in it. You know, they're actually quite an attrition type team. They make things hard. And the closer in it to the end, the harder Dempseys will find it. They kind of build a bit, I think. So
that's another. It can be a characteristic you see of Pádraig's style of play as well. He plays. He kind of adopts the traditional approach in terms of keeping teams fit and you know, taking that approach and getting them ready. But then actually on the field, the style of play is like that. If you're thereabouts, or if you start to get ahead, he'll start to, you know, close down the channels and make the scoring options a bit more difficult to come by. But Moore Park's a big pitch, and that's where, like I said, Murdo and players with a bit of pace or a bit of freedom can play quite well. So
Mark Barry has actually added a good with two Dempseys this year. You may have seen him there in the league final, and Daniel McCormick there, full forward.
Full forward. Yeah.
Big guy now.
Big guy. Again for him, dangerous alright for long balls in no matter what. But I think overall,
Mark Barry would be a big addition. I've seen Mark. I was in with the Laois Miners last season and worked with a couple of those younger players, Dermot Whelan obviously on their own side. But he's after putting on a bit more size, like a year or two to those players when they're coming up makes a big difference. And a bit more football at senior level at the club as well. And I've seen him in the final. He's taking bigger belts. He's getting more confident. Very fast and a great man to win his own balls. So you know, if he plays as well, that puts the Dempseys in good stead. So it'll be interesting to see.
Absolutely, it could go to the wire, lads. Mick, we'll start with you first. Prediction: who do you think of Dempseys and Graiguecullen? Who's going to get over the line?
I think of Dempseys in that one, but again, very fine margins, and depending on if they can get ahead early, but I'd pip them for just that one.
Colin?
Graiguecullen have, I think, a few young players coming through that might need one more year. I think with Dempseys maybe by a few points too as well. If they can shut down Murdo, maybe could have a chance too.
There's no man going against each other here now.
But